Just to clarify, we're not condoning in nurseries unless that nursery worker has written Billie Jean. In which case we might let it slide.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
You might let it moonwalk.
You okay, Annie?
You might let it moonwalk.
All right.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Just don't tell your parents.
Right, we need to...
The first episode of 2026 and we get cancelled.
Oh,
Brilliant.
God.
Great work, guys. Great work.
we were doing so well at being professional for such a long time.
It kind of works as well, doesn't it?
This is a very penis and pedo-heavy episode. Jesus Christ.
Sponsored by a Viagra.
Rage Whale.
Welcome back to another year of Rage Whale. Thank you very much for sticking with us. This year we've got a whole host of new special guests already lined up for you and many, many more to come. But this year we're starting off with just the three of us talking about what we're most looking forward to from 2026. Enjoy. Welcome back, guys. We've got the Rage Whale on. Let's have a little look at our chesticles.
Can't read mine.
James
Mine's
has got a tie-dye.
My one hasn't been adjusted to the slightly higher.
Is it not?
No.
Above the nip.
Yeah, look, it's all down here.
It's all downhill.
Well, I'm glad we discussed that at the beginning of an episode. Good little bit of admin. Hope you're still listening. Anyway, today's episode is
epic.
It's the first episode of Just Us of the new year of 2026. I think we can all agree 2025 was pretty exceptional. And if you want to hear more about it, go back and listen a couple of weeks to the one with Peter joined us and we discussed about our favorite movies of the year. But today we're going to be looking at some of the things we're looking forward to. And I've written down so many. There's so many. This year could be, and that's just the main ones. There's going to be like indie horrors, there'll be indie dramas, there'll be some interesting A24 neon stuff that will crop up we don't know about yet.
Oh, yes.
There's going to be so much. But even the big headliners, the big blockbustery films, there's like 20, 30 big blocks. Like it's unheard of what I'm looking at right now.
We're eating good, man. You know, when you see those little videos where it says on social media, it says they're feeding us well. It's like we are eating good, man, on a content level for movies and cinema and
And I hope things are getting better in this is a weird thing to bring up, but it's important. Hope things get better in America, because what I see from Peter, our other co-host, his stuff online, he's close to boycotting the cinema because there's so much noise, there's so much bad etiquette, people on their phones, people being noisy, chewing, talking, and no matter what he says, nothing changes. And his mate, who we've spoken to, Stephen Harrison, who is Old Man Port on Instagram, he's started saying the same thing, and he's in LA. You know, he's the other side of the country, and that's happening there as well. So
it's just spreading, like people just being assholes in the cinema.
Yeah, I mean, we get it occasionally, definitely. I get a few people that are a bit annoying, but not that much. Like once in a blue moon, and it's usually a couple of younger kids, and you just go, "Shut up!" And they're terrified and shut up. So it doesn't really happen much. You see a couple of people check their phone at one point during the film every now and again, but it's once in 10 films. I don't see it very often.
Yeah, I'm not mad at people checking their phone. Sitting on it's a bit annoying, but like just checking it, you know, there might be a reason for that, so I'm not bothered.
Yeah, quick flash. It's still rude, but fine.
I feel like if those people that love to talk should just talk during like the trailers or the bit where it's advertising the Coca-Cola or the snacks you can get at the bar. Get all your talking out of the way, man, before the fucking movie starts. And also, please, if you've got loud fucking rappers around your sweets or your snacks, again, open it during the trailers, man. So you're not opening it when the movie starts and it's building up the tension and the atmosphere. And then you hear like
coming to the cinema with a 10 packet of multi-packet crisps.
I'm kicking off.
Get in the fucking bin. Piss off.
We'll put you in the bin.
popcorn is the most stupidest snack to have anyway. It's already
That was
rustling and snacking and stuff. Bring chocolate, bring a drink, whatever. I don't mind smelly food. Eat a hot dog, whatever. I can deal with the smell. I don't want the noise. I don't want the interruption.
The smell adds to the atmosphere. The noise just pisses it off because it's like.
Well, I was at the cinema a couple of days ago. Well, last month, and I went to see the double bill of Kill Bill. Kill Bill, double bill. That's a lot.
Kill Bill. That's a great one. I like that.
And it was almost 5 hours, including the intermission and the trailers. Half an hour trailers, over 2 hours for each film, plus a 15-minute interval. And at the beginning, because everyone's seen it, I was like, I actually don't mind if there's a little bit of chatter because it's quite social. Like, I've seen it a million times. It's not a big deal. It's not a brand new film. But I was getting really concerned because the back row would not shut up. I was in the middle. But they were chatting and laughing, like being really immature. And it was right up to the point where the beginning bit went and the first noise happened. And I was like, these fuckers, I'm going to turn around in a minute. Not a peep the entire film. It was like, perfect. Nice. You got me worried, but you're fine.
Don't you have a samurai sword, though? Because I thought that would have been, obviously, I'm not advising you to bring a samurai sword with you to when you go to see Kill Bill in the movies, but you do have a samurai sword.
I don't think I'm allowed to answer that now because I think they could be illegal to own at home now.
Fair enough. Hypothetically, back in the day.
Hypothetically, I might have a few pointy things at my disposal.
Star kick. I mean, not spinning star kick, ninja stars. And yeah, anyway. I just thought it would be quite funny, though. I just had this vision of you in the cinema. Obviously, this feels more like a movie than real life. The people are making noise. You turn around and you go, you're like, he's a fan. And then they just shut the fuck up because you've got a samurai sword in a cinema.
Yeah.
I don't advise.
Seeing that film in a cinema was epic. I've never saw it in the cinema before. But anyway, we're talking about new films, not old films. And Quentin Tarantino's in the bad books anyway because he doesn't like Paul Dano.
Paul Dano? He's stirring the pot though, man. He did it to someone else as well. He
Watch him put him in his next film.
No, that was it. It was Paul Dano he cussed and Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard.
Sorry, I love the guy. I didn't mean to call him Lizard.
Scooby Doo.
He does that thing with his tongue in
Scream.
In Scream, yeah, that's why I think he's a lizard. But
he is controversial, and he just likes shooting the shit and saying stuff. So he does say, like, I love the guy, but yeah, he's.
Well, it's like when he says the second greatest movie of all time is Toy Story 4, isn't it? And I'm sure he just does things to like troll people.
Number three
was it?
Wait, is that Matthew Lillard that says that?
No, Tarantino.
Oh, so Tarantino, yeah, he's just stirring the pot. But someone said the other day, they were like, he's cussing Paul Dano as being a terrible, weak actor. And he's like, has Quentin Tarantino watched any of his own acting? He was great in Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, his acting, yeah.
But everything else is like, oh. It's because the director can't talk to him. Because
he's a good actor in stylized films like Planet Terror. He was perfect for that because it's a deliberately cheesy. You're meant to have bad acting. It makes sense in the film. But yeah, he couldn't do a serious role, no.
Do you remember him in fucking Django Unchained? He's trying to do this terrible Australian accent. Now, mate, there's getting right, the good name Cage there.
Yeah, don't say all the quote, mate. It's you'd get cancelled for the
No, I know. And we know that AI loves me anyway for that kind of stuff. So, yeah. But my point
you and Arnold.
Yeah. Woo-hoo! We go way back. But yeah.
So let's go to new films. We mentioned it on a previous episode. I think the biggest film, irrelevant of what you are into, the biggest film of the year is 100% going to be Avengers: Doomsday. That's going to be the only one that could break the $1 billion mark.
I don't know. There could be another one that could touch on it, and it's a random one.
They're calling it Doomsday. Doomsday, or whatever it is. Yeah, because they're trying to make the new kind of, what was it? The Barbenheimer, but with the 2 Ds.
All of those films I wrote down, I did not write down Dune 3. Is that definitely happening?
Doomsday, yeah.
I think Minions 3 could be a big hitter.
You're not wrong.
Not wrong. Look what Inside Out 2 did.
You know what? I reckon Minecraft 2 is just going to sneak into this year and just do something.
No. If you're talking big films, if we're just talking purely money, then you've got to go Mario Brothers.
Yeah, Mario Galaxy will be huge.
That got the biggest a couple of years ago. That was the
Odyssey. That'll do well.
Yeah. Well, let's not just run through a million of them. Let's just go in a little bit.
Mario Galaxy will do great because the first film is actually a legit good film.
it is not. It categorically was not a good film.
It's a good film.
There's a difference of opinion. There. But if I had kids, I might enjoy it. But I went with my mate, and we watched it. Me and Ryan went to see it in 4DX, and I just got beat up. My back was fucked after watching Mario Brothers. He just constantly jumps, and I was getting punched in the back for an hour and a half. It was.
Can we please just say there should be a recasting of Mario, and it should be Danny Dyer.
You want a fucking plumbing fixing, you mug? Yeah, that's not going to work.
Look, with that moustache, man.
Oi, fucking Luigi.
Hey, Luigi, yes,
Luigi, you can't get over here. No, I don't think it'll work.
No, they're fun film. They'll do really, really well. Galaxy will do even better.
So yeah, like the Doomsday thing. Even the clip on social media, it's got Cyclops.
It's got both Spider-Men as well. It's got Tobey Maguire. Thank you, and Tom Holland, obviously. Yeah.
Well, where's the third one? Where's the Garfield?
Well, I don't know, man. He's busy. He's busy doing stuff. No
one's too busy. No one's too busy for Doomsday. It's probably a week's worth of work tops. It's cameo central.
Do you know what? I heard a crazy rumor though as well. They were asking fans if they're all right with Tom Holland just doing the voice for CGI version of him. They were like, "No, we want him on set." But it's like, hang on, it doesn't matter. It will still feel like he's there.
He needs to take his mask off at some point.
Just a quick message to thank you all for listening to our show, whether it's through Spotify, Apple, or YouTube. If you are enjoying, why not follow, click to subscribe, and leave a 5-star review. Also, a reminder to follow us on Instagram and TikTok for fun clips from the show. We love and appreciate your support, and thanks for sharing us with friends. This helps us to grow, improve, and continue creating. Now, back to the conversation.
But with AI now, which is creepy, they could just have an AI version of Tom Holland's face as he takes the mask off. He doesn't have to be on set.
Yeah, but that film will get boycotted if it's like AI. Fair enough. The AI is used legitimately for tweaks and with VFX. Yeah. But to CGI completely, I don't think the fans would go for that.
Guys,
I know it's a CGI type film.
How awkward would it be though if he had to travel? I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours or even more. I don't know where they're filming it. Just to turn up, just to go, done, cool, yeah, you can go.
That's his fucking job, mate.
Yeah, he's getting paid tens of millions of dollars to do that. I'd do it.
You know, the biggest cameo was Robert Downey Jr. when he appeared in Spider-Man, when he was hovering as Iron Man, and Tom Holland was getting emotional and go, because he was talking to the robot of Iron Man, going, "Why aren't you just here?" And it opens and he steps out and he goes, "I am here." Oh, and he did like a 3-minute monologue and he got paid £10 million for it.
That's a good day.
That wouldn't have even taken an afternoon. I mean, technically, it probably took 3 days because things take to film different angles and shit.
Yeah. Coverage.
Effort-wise, it was a 3-minute monologue that would have taken no time at all.
I heard a crazy thing though. You know the Indiana Jones.
An afternoon for 10 million is the question.
Fuck yeah!
Oh my god, he's got to go 2-hour drive. Who gives a shit? 10 million quid. I'll be there.
I'd fly around the world early.
But I didn't mean in that sense. I think fans are upset because he's so in demand right now with the Odyssey and all these other things. He was filming multiple things. And obviously he's Spider-Man in Doomsday, but he's also Spider-Man in Brand New Day. So the guy's spread like fucking Nutella.
But it doesn't take that long to do some of these films. A whole film he can do in like maybe not Spider-Man, but the other films he's doing. Probably like a month or 2 months of the year. It's not
what The Rock did and clone himself, because there's no way The Rock's got time to do all the stuff he does, is there? There's just no way. He's in wrestling. He's doing like every film under the sun.
Well, here's right. Okay,
and has time to work out
or not work down. I think he's working.
Yeah, he's slimming. He's slimming. Skinny. Yeah. I saw him a couple of days. I saw him today. So
it's like you just met him in the bar. I saw him.
I was just chatting to him the other day, right? And but no, I saw The Rock on, the Variety magazine does the Actors on Actors interviews.
Yeah, they just did the Sean Penn and Julianne Roberts, yeah.
Yep, well today, To Do came out as The Rock and Brendan Fraser.
Ah.
And The Rock's chatting, and Brendan Fraser is bigger than The Rock.
Well, Dave Bautista went the same way, didn't he? Bautista's a lot smaller now.
Yeah,
But
he's
Brendan
bigger
Because
than
they're
Fraser
not
was-
doing gear anymore.
Brendan Fraser was the whale.
yeah, he's not that big. That was acting. That was
No,
The
I'm
problem
kidding.
is though,
I'm
you've
not
got The
saying
Rock
he
is
did.
like in his 50s now, isn't he? Or probably his late 50s.
yeah. Brendan
50s?
Fraser's probably older though.
But like, yeah, but The Rock's been on gear for the last 30 years, and now he's probably just not allowed to do it.
So the point I was making is that he was chatting to Brendan Fraser. It's just them two interviewing each other, isn't it? And he goes, right. And the clip was The Rock talking to Brendan Fraser, going, "You know what? I have pretty much my entire career to thank you for, because I auditioned for the Scorpion King in The Mummy,
Oh yeah.
and the producers said to me it has to go to Brendan Fraser to approve or see if he's got any issues first. And I got the note back that Brendan Fraser loves it and given me the green light and is excited to meet me. Like a really polite, not just, yeah, great, like a really nice message about it. And he's the reason that he got into a film and got a franchise, because he's in 2 of those films, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
then from there, although it was really bad, but his career blossomed because of that, because that was his first film and someone gave him a chance. Because
Remember the special effects in that?
yeah, no, it was awful. Yeah, but he expected a proper actor to say, "Oh, he's just a wrestler. Tell him to piss off."
But guys, to be
I mean, they
fair,
are kind of actors in wrestling, aren't they? They have to remember lines and scripts and stuff.
But to
Except
be-
they do it all live. There's no second takes.
those two Mummy films with The Rock in did better than the one with Tom Cruise. To be fair,
Yeah, that was
that
shite.
was terrible. That was like, what were they even thinking?
They went out of their way to make that film bad, I think.
Well, they were going to start a new franchise, weren't they, with the
Didn't
Dracula
have
and
Russell
the
Crowe as
vampire?
well.
What?
Didn't have a fight. It was Russell Crowe and Tom Cruise are like rolling around on some kind of thing.
Yeah,
for
was it? I think Russell Crowe was meant to be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So the next film was going to be a Jekyll and Hyde film. Then there was going to be so they started doing it as well with like Abigail. So Abigail a couple of years ago, that little vampire child, the ballerina. They're doing another film where it's going to be maybe Dracula or a bigger vampire.
Abigail and Friends.
It to a werewolf story and then to something else.
Well,
So-
a Wolf Story did come out and Frankenstein this year, didn't it? And Dracula. So
Yeah, none of them are connected though, but
No.
there's going to be another one.
Well, it's
Everyone-
thinking The Bride though that we're all looking forward to this year.
that's the next step. The Bride. I saw the trailer for that in the cinema last week. I wasn't that excited about it before. Fuck me, looks incredible.
And also, is it Maggie Gyllenhaal's first direct debut as well?
Don't think so.
Or has she
First,
done
no.
something before? Has she done something before?
Yeah, I'm sure she has. I
Okay.
don't know off the top of my head.
And obviously, it's cool that her brother's just going to be like, "Oh, you should like, oh, bro, could you be in my movie?" Yeah, sure. Like, have a little bit of Jake Gyllenhaal as well. Why not? Like,
But Jessie Buckley has got a massive wind
yes.
behind her at the moment because of the film
Hamnet.
Hamnet, which I've
Yeah.
not seen. It doesn't seem my cup of tea, but even Peter's raving about it, saying it's
Yeah,
not
it looked like.
fun.
I mean, did you see Peter was streaming, man? He was very emotional by that. It proper moved him, man. But yeah, I've heard that it hits hard in the feels.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if she's done much other directing. Let's see what's she done. Oh yeah, she's directed the Lost Daughter.
Oh, was that a
Which
TV
is-
series?
No, with Olivia Colman, Jessie Buckley again, Dakota Johnson. Really good film. It's that
okay.
one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, brilliant film. Really good
Nice.
film.
Nice.
But yeah, no, the Bride. That trailer for the Bride looks amazing because I thought, no offense to everyone listening, because everyone loved the film a bit too much for my liking, but Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein. I enjoyed it. I watched it all, and it looks great, but it's not a great film.
I know what you mean. People were saying it's quite soft. Does that make sense? Like it's not hard and brash. It's quite soft and more about love and discovering rather than.
Well, the excuse is that it's never been a horror film. The horror is the man bringing someone back to life is the horror.
Yeah.
The creature is not the horror. The creature is intelligent, learns, and starts to care, and it has empathy. So yeah, it's true to the story, but I didn't want a horror. I just wanted a
Bit of
more
action,
meat,
bit of
more
fun,
action,
and-
more
yeah.
something.
I thought one moment I remember because it was incredibly shot and it was gorgeous and it was quite comical in a way was when Frankenstein has got like a kind of paper boat and he pushes it along the little stream underneath in that basement.
Yeah,
Was it a
the
leaf?
leaves. Yeah, he was making with little leaves, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, I thought of a paper boat. I'm just thinking of it now, probably like, hiya, Georgie. But yeah, it was a leaf. Yeah. Fair,
Yeah,
fair.
because he gives the leaf to her as a present.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
She keeps it in her book.
It was just a beautifully shot moment, so kind of poetic and just, it was gorgeous. But
I just
I know what you
think,
mean. It's,
I just think the creature was bad. Like he had the design of his face, just like a patchwork quilt thing. I don't know. Didn't
it
I
looks
don't
a
know
bit
what-
like Ed Gein made him, kind of.
No, like an old granny made him.
Okay.
Not an Ed Gein. It wasn't gross.
Like
and it wasn't,
borrowed some bits from Ed Gein. Ed Gein's
like an old rag doll.
yeah,
and-
like a raggy doll or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the new bride with Jessie Buckley, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Christian Bale, Penelope Cruz, Peter Sarsgaard as well, Annette Bening. It looks amazing. It looks action packed. It looks like Spider-Man noir. It's all black and white. It's all action. It's 1930s Tommy guns and.
But we said it looks very kind of Bonnie and Clyde, doesn't it? It looks really kind of Bonnie and Clyde.
It's basically
It looks
Bonnie
like
and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde meets Bugsy Malone meets Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Christian Bale, he looks badass, but again, it's Jessie Buckley that's probably going to take home the.
It also gives me Sin City vibes as well.
Oh,
She'll take
yeah.
The main guy in that is like quite big.
Yeah, and it's that kind of style. Not quite as cartoony, but in that vein, 100%. It looks exceptional.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
kind
a
of
film.
not, but also is cartoonish because of how they look. It's very much like how a kid's. If there was like the Munsters or something back in the day.
Yeah.
It reminds me, I remember last time we talked about this briefly with this film, it reminds me of Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Another
Public
good
Enemy
one.
with Christian Bale and Johnny Depp?
Yeah, good movie.
I thought that's the one you were referring to it as, Kev, like because it's very kind of stylistic, and I think it's Michael Mann that did Public Enemy.
Don't
You
know.
are correct, I believe.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You would have known you'll know the film when you see it.
I'm going to show you the.
No.
Oh, here you go. I'm going to show you the poster real quick.
Go on.
For people watching,
Public Enemy now. I don't see it. No, it looks familiar, but no, I don't think I've watched.
I think when you watch it, it is
looks
very.
like
It's a good film. It wasn't
Very
like I
Yeah.
don't think it did amazing, but
it didn't
it's
do
a
as
good
good as
film.
it should have done, but it was
quite a
really
while ago, wasn't it?
very stylistic. Yeah. This is definitely not 2026 stuff.
Yeah, well, let's move on then. So
Let's
to,
go back into
to go
2026.
back to The Rock and Brendan Fraser and The Mummy, Brendan Fraser is in a new Mummy coming out next year.
He's in someone else's
Anything
mum.
to do with the old franchise, or is it
Yeah, it's a sequel.
Sequel.
It's a sequel to the original Mummy.
Oh wow, with Rachel Weisz.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser both
is
are
she
in it.
back? Oh,
Yeah.
good, because she is.
Wow,
It's the original cast. Yeah,
she's awesome. She is fucking awesome. Oh, what about the Scottish dude from
So
The
don't-
Last of Us that was in the first episode? Is he coming back?
I think they all. If he's alive, did he not
Are they
die?
going to have like a borderline offensively? They're going to have a borderline offensively Egyptian-looking bad guy like they do on the other ones.
Yeah, who's from a completely different country.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
But I'm excited. I mean, I don't know if it'll be good, but I'm excited for Brendan Fraser because he's a lovely man. I just want to see him do well, so I'll go see it. Whether it's
Yeah.
good or bad, I'll be going to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously go back a little bit. Spider-Man: Brand New Day is coming out,
Ooh, filmed in Scotland, baby.
and unfortunately, James has just informed us that the Spider-Verse, the animated movie, is being pushed back a year. It might not.
Don't know if that's true or not. I just heard that.
Still might come out this year, but maybe it might not. On my list, these are no particular order. In fact, no. Should we stick with Marvel for a minute, or
Yeah.
comic booky films quickly?
Comic
Just
booky.
a few minutes before we move on,
Get into the
because the other one is Clayface.
Oh yes, man. They're doing it a bit like the Penguin, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean it's a character I've never heard of and don't know anything about.
Oh,
but
dude, have you not heard of? Yeah.
I've listened to information about it now, and it looks dark as fuck. It looks
Yeah, mate,
evil.
it's based on the animation. I think it's an actor he's losing his looks, and he
Yeah.
goes to this weird thing where he can put on this special kind of clay that allows his face to come back because he gets involved in an accident, kind of supposedly similar to the Joker, but of a different kind of story.
Is
But
this
he gets
DC though, not Marvel? Is it DC?
It is DC, yeah. He gets so addicted to putting it on, but it morphs, and yeah, Batman's trying to kind of figure out. But again, interestingly, they're doing it where Batman's not involved, so that's very interesting. They're just creating the DC world, and Clayface
Well,
is a
they're
villain.
going to connect all this stuff, so it must be in a different area, different place that Batman is not in, or early before Batman exists, or something.
Yeah,
Because they are trying to connect all these that they mentioned. So I
yeah.
don't know how.
But also, rumor has it that I guess talking about delayed films that people are fucking excited for is Batman 2. I think is probably looking more like 2027 or 2028 now. So
Yeah, that's not this next year. I don't think. No, it's not
no,
on my
so,
list.
yeah. So they'll probably, like you said, they're trying to bring everything together. Colin Farrell read it and he said that he was blown away. He's like, this film is fucking special, and he even said he's actually really grateful that they didn't rush him to make it because the script is so good because he's had a few years. He says, I know that people get pissed off when it's like, well, why can't it be now? But it's like, don't rush good stuff. You don't rush good art. If you're given the time, then
I mean, that's the thing about the like. I mean, we won't talk about this because we're going to talk about it in a different episode. But the Stranger Things thing, it took so long, and people got bored of it. And to be honest, I got bored of it. I had no interest in this new season because it's been so freaking long. But I put it on, and I thought I'll give it a little bit, and I'll probably just put it on the background if I'm not that fussed, just so I can keep up to date with things. But I put the first episode on properly. Like Sadie was ill one day, so she went to bed early. Like I'm talking like 2:00 in the afternoon because she had a bit of headache. So I had the big TV, and I was like, I'll put it on, and I'll just watch for 20 minutes. And if it's boring, I'll play on my phone. And then I watched all 4 episodes in a row and was fixed.
oh, you
I
binged
can't
it.
say that about the previous series. That was a bit. The edit with Eddie, I liked that bit. Then when he went, it was a bit long.
Okay.
But this series, fuck, I'm in. I'm in.
Boom.
Back on that Batman point,
Yeah.
I'm super excited for the new Batman Lego game, which has Colin Farrell's Penguin in it, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I sent you the trailer. I can't remember the trailer for it. I secretly wished it was a new Lego Batman movie. The trailer
Yeah.
makes it look amazing. And I think we're long overdue another Lego Batman film because those were funny movies.
It's got Bane as well because we were talking. He actually does the Bane from the Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
He's using some of the quotes.
It's like,
It's
you know, the bit in the
Host of London's doing Bane. That's the voice.
oh
yeah.
yes, yeah.
So you remember that bit in the Lego Batman movie when like he's like talking about dancing and Alfred's like, yeah, we know what happens when you dance, and it cuts to the Adam West one doing that. Like
Brilliant.
that's
Well,
great. That's a really underrated film, that is.
And the last comic book film to discuss that's out next year, and we just got a teaser for it recently. Supergirl.
Oh yeah,
Is it going to be the one from Superman? It's just been same girl.
she's
Yeah.
brilliant.
I'm very excited for that because I think she's brilliant. Millie Alcock,
Alcock,
from
yeah.
New Zealand, and she is spot on. She's hilarious, and I like the fact that I think it's going to be batshit because the point of Superman is he's like friendly and polite, and then she comes barreling in at the end of the film, going, "What is it?" She says.
I think something to do with therapy though. Therapy
No,
didn't
she-
work out or something because she's
No,
going.
she takes the piss of it. She calls him like a douche, or I think it's something ruder.
Yeah, she is rude, but she's got attitude,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Maybe not to that.
Yeah, when she gets the dog. Yeah, it's something like twat or you idiot, but it's like dickhead. It's like more offensive. I can't remember what
Yeah.
word she says. But she's like, thanks for looking after the dog, asshole. And then
Yeah.
walks out.
Yeah, it might be asshole.
Yeah. And she's like, Barry, what is it Superman says? Because she's super, she needs to go to a different galaxy to go to a planet to drink alcohol because no alcohol affects her here. So she has to go to a party planet to get pissed. So she's
Yeah.
coming back a bit pissed.
That is genius. And we
That's
get to find
hilarious.
out about that planet. It feels like it's going to be a little bit like Hancock. Do you remember Will Smith's Hancock?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like Hancock with Alcock. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what it's going to be.
That was a great movie as well. That was Hancock.
It was a great movie. It was a great movie.
Maybe like Hancock with all cock. How many cocks? All the cocks.
Yeah, all the
my
cocks.
God.
Cocks and capes.
But they're not going to cock it up. I think it's going to be great.
Cocks in capes. Yeah.
That's the name of this episode.
Brilliant. Yeah, so that's all the comic book ones. One that all of us will love, and Peter, and anyone else who's a little bit deranged and not quite right in the head. Terrifier 4.
Yeah.
Well, they're churning them out now, aren't they? Apparently, well, you won't know this. Apparently, there's a wrestler, Rhea Ripley, going into that because she's obsessed. But have you seen Art the Clowns on stage with like Ice Nine Kills all the time, murdering people?
Yeah.
Have you not
Yeah.
seen that, Drew? When Ice Nine
Doing like
Kills,
raw
when
stuff.
they do live shows, they have Art the Clown come out and like murder someone on the stage and stuff.
Wow.
That's
That
what Gore's been doing for
That is
decades.
quite theatrical.
Yeah. So
Art the Clown is the next big one. He'll be around like Freddy and Jason and that, and there'll be people redoing him in 20 years. And
oh yeah, he's to stay. They've made it big. He is on the
man,
main.
they do want to do that origin story though. When
Yeah,
they get the big enough budgets to do a proper story, because at the moment I don't know how their budgets are still going. They're obviously going up visually and obviously going up. But when they get enough to maybe do like almost like a Pennywise thing and see where he came from, because at the moment you don't know. He's superhuman at the moment, but the argument is he dies in the first one when he gets shot in the face by the copper, and then is like rebirthed.
Yeah,
literally.
It's like
Just his head.
how like
Just his head, though, man. It's awkward. That's a terrible birth.
just coming out of Victoria, who's
That's not the way to get ahead in life, or maybe it is.
well, it's exactly the way to get ahead in life actually, because his head.
lovely stuff. Gets that head.
Head,
Anyway.
he gets a head start.
This
in life.
is turning into very
He gets
innuendo. Innuendo.
Innuendo.
Also, if we go to comedies, we have the new film Focker-in-Law with Ariana Grande's joining everyone.
Mate, not just that. Talking of the fuckum sort of things, have you heard of? Have you seen?
Fuck 'em things? What?
Have you seen Fuckham Hall? Fackham Hall
Fackham Hole.
is a
Fackham.
comedy which I believe is out now.
Yeah, written by Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, it looks so fucking good. That
And he plays a priest that says things at really bad
really
intervals.
inappropriate. It's brilliant.
You know, he said,
Jimmy Carr playing a priest. Oh no.
yeah, he's marrying them, and he says like a normal phrase, but he stops. He's got the commas in the wrong place, so he says things, and then he forgets the last word, which makes it less rude. So he just says really awkward things, and then says a word that ends it, and everyone
It
goes,
looks so good, man. It looks so good. I'm so
"It's
excited.
very British." It's definitely. I think it's going to be Prime or Netflix or something.
It's like cucumber sandwiches and shotguns. It does look really, really good. Really good.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. But yeah, Focker-in-Law should be good. Ariana Grande is joining Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro.
She'll be really
and
funny in that.
Owen
Wow.
Wilson and everything.
That's
I
gonna be
like.
awesome.
I mean, I've got no interest in Wicked, but I like her as a person. I think she's got something good about her.
Talking of
Have you
crazy.
seen the clip from Wicked 2 where it's probably the funniest part of the film, where Cynthia Erivo obviously is the bad Wicked Witch now, and they're having like a fight,
Spoiler.
and yeah, it's not really, it doesn't really give me away, but like Cynthia Erivo like does a flip over her, but does like cackling laugh, and
Nah.
Ariana Grande's character goes. It's like, where'd you get that from? What's that? It's like quite a funny moment.
Taking the piss.
It's a good
I was-
clip.
I
I
was
will
gonna say,
watch the whole film when it comes up. I've seen bits of it. It's not really
Dude.
my cup of tea. That's funny.
I forget how when I'm on an episode with James, it's like playing chess and knowing when to move my actual voice.
Well, one day, we've only been doing it for like 5 years now. One day, James will get a laptop and be able to see your face, so he'll know when you're
Yeah,
about
I guess
to
it's a small dot. I'm a small dot to him.
Yeah.
He's the boot and I'm the ant. He's Galactus and I'm the Fantastic Four on the ground.
I'm the cock and you're the cape.
Whoa, okay. I thought you said I'm the cake. I'm like, I don't know what you do to cakes. That is an
I
absolute
thought you said cake at first until the twist.
Side hustle.
wow. Okay,
Yeah.
he's filling cakes with. Anyway, I forgot
almost put American Pie there.
Man. Yeah, I know.
Oh, sorry, Drew's
Hey,
trying to say something. I'm going to interrupt him again now because you just mentioned that. I saw a clip on social media and saying what's the worst scene in any film ever, and it was like
Van Wilder.
Sean William Scott saying the most disgusting scene that made everyone throw up whilst filming it is when they all jizz in the donuts in American Pie, and they give it to the bullies, and all the bullies are eating.
No,
these
you're thinking of Van Wilder.
jizz dripping down.
That's
No,
Van Wilder. It's not.
That's American Pie.
It's not. It's Van Wilder.
Well, maybe they do it in both.
There's no
That's
bullies in American Pie.
Yeah.
There's a strange
It's
moment.
Van Wilder party liaison. They do it to the posh kids.
There's a strange moment in one of those apple pie movies, American Pie.
You're thinking, yeah, the apple pie.
No, they piss off a balcony or something. It goes in their champagne. Do you remember that in number 2?
Yeah, and they drink it.
They're drinking. He goes, "Is this champagne weird to you?" And it's because they're all pissing off the balcony into their champagne. But anyway,
that point you had, Drew.
yeah, that comedy. Good luck, don't die, have fun.
Good luck, have fun, don't die.
That's the one, man. A24, baby. Sam Rockwell.
That looks good.
Oh, that doesn't look good though. That is.
Yeah, that's Van Wilder. Remember the dog's got massive nuts, and they just it's the dog's jizz, and they fill up the donuts.
Oh,
Give
yeah.
it to like the
It's like a bulldog or something.
They give the
to the
dog a
boss
happy
guy.
ending.
Yeah, it's Van Wilder's dog or something. That's a great movie.
Wow.
Yeah. No, fair enough. That's you win.
They
Guys,
do
we
some
just-
pretty
we just
bad
took a left
stuff to
at
food
Phil's-
in American Pie, though.
We just took a left at Filthville this episode. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
So yeah,
about that.
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is a new film where a man from the future arrives at a diner in LA where he must recruit a precise combination of disgruntled patrons to join him on a one-night quest to save the world from a terminal threat of rogue artificial intelligence. With Sam Rockwell. Sold.
Seems frighteningly too apt right now.
And also, that makes me think of another film. There's another film that looks mad with guy from Stranger Things, Joe Keery.
Mm.
Who does Joe Keery play again? Steve Harrington.
Yes.
Who I love because him as a singer, the band Joe, DJO, one of my favorite albums of the year. He's so good.
Oh, wow.
But Joe Keery's in a new film, which is a similar sort of vibe, and it is called... I don't know.
What's on the cups?
While we're filling in the gap, I was thinking of a play on words.
Filling in the gap, eh?
Good luck, have fun, don't eat donuts. Just based on what James was saying.
Drew's got gaps on the brain.
I'm glad we waited for that one.
Please mind the gap.
It's not in his IMDb.
Son of a... Is it projects coming up?
Oh, valid. Correct. It will be there.
There you go, buddy. There you
Speaking
go.
of coming up.
Oh, 1 second. Let me just check. Okay. Oh, I wasn't clicking on the right... Oh, no, I was. Sorry, you just chat amongst yourselves.
Yeah, we need just some
Upcoming.
crazy
Oh,
funny
there it is.
music.
It's 2026. So it's relevant. It's called Cold Storage.
Yeah.
Have you seen that trailer?
Yeah, with Liam Neeson and it's all kinds of crazy shit go on in that.
Yeah, that looks mad. When a highly dangerous fungus escapes from a secret laboratory. Very
Last of Us.
Last of Us. A former bioterrorism agent is called back into action. Alongside 2 young employees, he must confront an invisible and out-of-control threat. It looks hilarious and disgustingly violent at the same time.
Oh, yeah, which is a great combination for a movie. They're great ingredients for a fun time.
Joe Keery does some good stuff. Like, have you guys seen Spree? That's well up James's street if you haven't seen it.
Taxi Driver.
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
It's so good. That is one of the most fun films I've seen in recent times. It's just fun the whole way through, start to finish, and it's just batshit crazy as well.
Yeah.
You know, off the back of the Venom films, because they realised that Tom Hardy's actually quite good at comedy now, because he was almost like doing like The Mask in a weird way, or kind of Me, Myself, and Venom instead of Me, Myself, and Irene. But there's rumours that he might be playing Popeye in a live action. Have you heard this?
Oh, God. Who wants that?
I watched Popeye the Slayer Man the other day, and that was terrible.
There's rumours.
Is Popeye like big enough nowadays? It's not
No,
like
no
it's
one's
not.
ever heard of him. It's only
Yeah,
us.
so it's not like there's a kids Popeye show or anything like that anymore. Whereas a lot of them are rehashed. Like there's still a Bob the Builder, there's still a Postman Pat, there's still everything else. But
Bob
it's
the
not.
Builder's newer. Anyone,
Yeah, but it's
anyone
still
under,
Bob the Builder. It's still Thomas the Tank.
anyone
Man.
under
They're still
30 has
but
never heard of it. I've just looked
Popeye,
at his
no.
upcoming next, and no, that's not a thing
Well,
unless
look.
it's really far away. Oh yeah, show me an AI that doesn't even look like Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
You
it
idiot.
looks like he's doing a Robert
It's
Downey
like
Jr. in Tropic Thunder there.
That's
This
not
is a
Tom
brand
Hardy.
new Popeye movie.
It's not Tom Hardy. You're showing me a picture of AI. You look like an old man. That looks more like
Yeah, that's got AI written all over it.
that looks more like him from The Gentleman and Monster.
Oh yeah,
Charlie Hunnam.
yeah, Charlie Hunnam.
Tom Hardy does have Mad Max: The Wasteland in pre-production.
Kind of interested in that because how
Is
could someone
Charlie,
do?
is Charlize
Definitely.
Theron coming back?
I don't. They hate each other, so no,
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Like they might need
they'll be in different
they
scenes.
might need security, like in between, like the
Yeah,
Well,
and I love Tom Hardy, but I love Charlize Theron, so I can't pick a side. They just,
yeah.
unfortunately,
But
sometimes-
nobody. I was going to say, but the film worked out really well though because of the conflict in real life, because it actually added such a wonderful kind of nuance and tension to their scenes.
yeah.
I don't know the timeline of Mad Max enough because I didn't watch them. I haven't watched it for years. But was Furiosa in the same world, or is she before or after?
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Same,
Well,
yeah, same
James,
film.
you know the film we saw in a couple of years ago? I
Yeah,
think because
with Anya Taylor-Joy.
that was the one he originally wanted to make, but he
That's the
couldn't make
prequel.
that. Yeah, he couldn't make
So
that.
Anya Taylor-Joy could be in it then.
No, I think Anya Taylor-Joy becomes Charlize Theron. Is that
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I think it's that way. I can't. I could be wrong with that. That's
Yeah, I
not.
wasn't sure on the timeline. It's been so
But it's
long since I watched
early.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got loads of other films to mention, but obviously we won't go into detail because we've talked a bit much. But the one I'm excited about in January, 28 years later, Bone Temple. Get some more some Jimmy Savile backflip in action.
You seen the trailer that came out that got?
Not the greatest sentence. You're like, I
Did you
can't
see
wait
the
to
trailer?
that. You're
The
like,
clips where they give what's the kid called from the first one?
oh, the kid's amazing.
Spike.
Spike.
They give him his Jimmy Savile wig, and they call him Jimmy. And there's a whole new
No.
trailer that's just come out as well.
Oh
I've
wow.
not seen that. I don't think I want to see it. I think I need to see the first 28 years later. Didn't love, but I loved bits of it, and I loved it enough to know what's happening next. Even though that wasn't great, there was annoying things, but there was enough to excite me about the next chapter.
Yeah, they
you know how
planted
the
enough
sorry.
seeds. Oh no. Yeah, they planted enough seeds for it as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because-
I agree.
You know how the last one there wasn't a great deal of zombie gore action. It was kind of really about him and his mum and the story and the Icelandic guy, all that sort of stuff. The trailer for this one looks chaos. It
Yeah.
looks like pretty horrendous.
Yeah.
I just want more Jack O'Connell. Jack O'Connell should be in everything. He is genuinely frightening and
He's
funny.
awesome.
So I think
I do have
he's
a question though. The bald guy, didn't he die in like the first one?
Ralph Fiennes.
No,
No,
that's Ray Fiennes' character. No.
No, it wasn't Ralph Fiennes. It's a different actor who looks similar.
Oh, because I was like, I'm sure he died.
No, his name is.
It just looks really similar.
It's not Ralph Fiennes. It is Christopher Eccleston.
Wasn't he Doctor Who?
Wait, Christopher Eccleston is in the first.
In the first film, yes,
Yeah.
he
I
looks.
think-
He looks a
wasn't
bit
James-
like.
No,
Ralph
I'm on
Fiennes.
about in the
Confusing the two
the one,
actors.
the
James
one we
mentioned
just
later.
watched, the bald guy, who's like the voodoo witch doctor.
Yeah,
He's in the next one, but didn't he
Yeah.
die? He got killed, didn't he?
no, he didn't
No,
die.
he didn't get killed. You're thinking of the bit where he's underground and that weird thing with the massive cock was trying to grab him under the ground, and he protected himself.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're right.
For some reason, I thought he died. I don't know why.
No, he was under. He built like this little cage, and they had to run through the field and drop into it because
Do you
that thing
think
was.
they'll
after him.
get a cure, and that's how it will end, or will there be a third one?
Oh, there is a cure. He's found a cure, hasn't he? Well, no, that's why he's killing all the bodies because he's working on a cure. Or
Do you think they'll
no, it's not-
develop it in
no,
this,
no,
or
no.
it'll be?
It's not a literal
No,
cure. It's the more they evolve, the more human they're becoming.
Yeah.
So basically, the bigger the cock, the more human they are becoming.
Well, is he giving them Viagra then? Is that why it's?
I don't know, but they're changing, and he's
The
having
side effects is you get a massive.
Ralph Fiennes is communicating with them, basically saying, "How can I get one of them, mate?"
This
Do you
episode
think the
is
end
all
game
got-
then, if they are starting to develop and evolve into humans, if that's the whole gist of the whole thing, is after a certain amount of time, that stuff doesn't necessarily wear off, but you rehumanize? Do you reckon that's how it will end? They'll be
I don't
trying to
know.
attack, and all of a sudden, what couple of them will stop and be like, "Why are we doing this kind of thing?"
Yeah, well,
That
the
would be
woman.
that's cool though. You mean if they get consciousness and they go, "Why are we doing this?" Because
Yeah,
we're
empathy and
aware.
stuff.
Why not? But because it's
And it
different.
works
genres,
out that it
isn't
does just wear off after time.
there's those slobbish, sluggy ones that just roll around that are really like amoebas, basically in human form, that are pointless. And
They're
then
not
you've
even
got
aggressive,
big,
are they? They're just trying to eat.
then you've got the
Well,
big
they're like
alphas.
sloths.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But there's different. What I mean is, there's different zombie. There's not zombie. There's like
Yeah.
multiple different zombies at different intelligence spectrums.
Kind of a
So,
bit like humans, though.
well,
There's
yeah,
sloths,
but
and
that's
it
what I
could
mean.
turn into something like
That's the
7.
thing that
There's
we're probably going to discover a more intelligent zombie that is more human than anything else.
Oh, but
and
yeah,
then,
there already is one though, guy. The guys that were, like the hunter one that was like stood on the field just watching them
yeah,
for
that's the
ages.
alpha.
Running. I'm
That's
not
Monster
running.
Cock Man.
I'm just stalking you. Yeah.
Yeah, he must have
all he
bruises
is
on his
like a
thighs.
Jon Snow or a Braveheart.
The amount
Like-
he's running without any trousers on, he must have bruises on his thighs from it banging around.
Like a pendulum.
So we've got massive cock and we've got old cock, and
This is, you got every
It'll be
kind of.
interesting to see if that is the whole thing, how it ends. They kind of like re-evolve kind of thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm keen on it.
'Cause I think
that's
with
called the
this
Bone
many
Temple.
films, it has to have an ending.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna recreate that title and call Boner Temple just because.
the Boner Temple. Right, guys, we've got about 10 minutes and we need to wrap up. I'm going to
We're
just
gonna wrap
list-
up 2026.
We're talking about cocks and wrapping up. Right. So, there's a bunch here to mention. I'll blast through them. If anything exciting, let me know.
Do it.
So you've got Project Hail Mary, the new space one with
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
That looks great.
brilliant.
Yeah, looks cool,
We
man.
have He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
What?
Don't know. I've seen some of the pre-production. Looks pretty sketchy.
Shut the
I'm well
front door.
excited. I think it will look good.
Wait, is it Skeletor? Isn't there a really famous person playing Skeletor?
I can't remember who's in it. I think there's a lot of unknowns in the film. I think it's lots of unknowns.
I think the guy
Imagine
playing
seeing
He-Man I
Murphy
didn't
playing
recognise.
Skeletor,
Yeah.
that's fucking dope. Karen.
We've got Wuthering Heights.
I don't know, man. With Margot
Bothered.
Robbie, and I'm not. The trailer didn't look great, man.
Do you say Margot Robbie?
Yeah, it's Margot Robbie,
Sold.
Jason. What's his name, and the young lad from
Adolescence. Yeah,
I'm
really,
joking.
really.
I won't watch that. It doesn't
The
bother me.
trailer does not.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
it's definitely directed to women. that
yeah.
film.
It
It's
feels like
50 it's 50 Shades of
Grey
Grey
in a field.
in
Yeah,
a field.
Kate
Yeah,
Bush might get a number 1 out of it.
there you go, Katie Bush in the field. Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway, Karen.
yeah. Bush in a field. That's where it belongs.
Punched in the bush. Or cocks.
Okay, let's go away from James Bond being punched in the bush.
Let's get away from bushes and cocks. Go on.
We got Scream 3, even though a lot of people are going to boycott it for reasons.
No, Scream 7, dude, not 3.
3?
I looked at 7 and said 3. Clearly, I didn't mean 3.
Dude, you've got dyscalculus, bro. You've got dyscalculus like me.
Here we are with our review of movies coming out in 2007.
I've got Rumoculus.
Rumoculus. I love that.
It's December, so I've decided I'm going to have a drink for the last couple of episodes. I mean,
It's
it's
Havana
January.
every time.
It's January.
No,
This is what we-
I'm looking forward to Scream. I will watch it. I won't go to the cinema, but I will watch it.
I'll watch. I watch stuff that people are in that are terrible. Like we're watching Stranger Things, and that main kid from Stranger Things is a bit of a Zionist and a bit of So, but hey, you got to separate the art from the artist.
I'm not
Otherwise,
being
you
funny,
don't
yeah.
have a-
I like that. I like
If
that.
it came out tomorrow that Brandon Lee was a bit of a
don't even
fiddler
put that
diddler,
in the ether. Yeah, I wouldn't dislike the
I'd
Crow.
still watch
anymore.
The Crow and love it every minute.
Yeah.
Within reason, but hey,
Actually,
everyone's got different
I just
opinions.
thought of a link
different-
to that, which might be a bit strange, but I was going to say the Michael Jackson movie. Is that this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm
That-
well excited. Also,
It's his
I
nephew,
am.
innit?
I'm of the firm belief that he was simplistic and he probably did inappropriate things, but I do not believe for a second he is as bad as everyone says he. I read a post the other day as well. I know it's fucking social media and stuff, but there was someone breaking down the reasons and the timeline for when he got accused of sleeping with children, touching kids. And
Yeah,
it
for the
all came-
Neverland documentary, yeah.
well, at the time when those things came out, he had just bought the entire discography of the Beatles. So Michael Jackson owned every Beatles song in
That's why
existence.
they were never on iTunes, were they?
But the point I'm making is that he owned more music catalog, a more profitable music catalog than the entire world in existence. Michael Jackson plus the Beatles outweighs any artist times 100. So he owned everything, and the executives and the music company and stuff really pissed off at them and tried to discredit him on multiple occasions, and nothing worked. And then came out the first person who said, "Oh, he touched me," and Michael Jackson paid him off because it's cheaper and less hassle to go through that way. It doesn't say he's guilty. There's no.
I will say one thing on that.
It's less hassle, but wait 1 second, and then it went through, and then it came out again. There's still been zero proof. He was proven innocent. There, in the eyes of the law, he is innocent. I know that doesn't mean anything because the law's shit
and corrupt.
I believe. Yeah, he's an idiot. He did things that shouldn't have been. An adult shouldn't do with children. But I don't think he fiddled them. I think he.
My view is skewed.
Like a sleepover.
After watching Leaving Neverland or whatever it's called.
Bullshit though. That's shit.
No,
Watch that.
I don't think that is bullshit.
No,
those guys, I think, are telling the truth. But
no, those guys are getting paid and get money for saying horrible stories.
I don't know. I think he probably did do things that we would deem as inappropriate. Like, an adult man shouldn't be sleeping in the same bed as 11-year-old boys, and we know that did happen.
But again, we're not talking about a normal human. We're talking about a kid who was abused.
They
as a
also
child.
think that he was maybe.
One sec. He never became an adult. In his head, he is a child. And I still know it's inappropriate.
This is my other side of the argument. I don't think he ever knowingly did anything wrong.
Yeah. It wasn't malicious. It wasn't malicious. It was subconscious of, like you said, like not having a childhood, doing things that would seem strange. Well, because they were talking about, when he had children come up on stage, he just thought he was hanging out with like friends. Because someone was saying, if you saw Coldplay bring up loads of children, you'd be like, what?
I mean, we make the joke. If you're a billionaire fucking paedophile, you'd have a theme park in your back garden. Yeah, hilarious. That's a good joke. But I don't believe it.
No.
It's like, imagine
he was just a child.
Imagine if we go back 100 years and homosexuality is illegal again. Homosexuality is legal. Drew comes and stays at my house one night. We have a few drinks. We go to town. He stays in my bed, and we don't touch each other. There's nothing gay about it, but we sleep in the same bed because he comes and stays over. Now, you could report to the police the next day, I was a bit drunk and I woke up in another man's bed, and being gay, homosexuality is illegal. I could get prosecuted even though I didn't do anything wrong. In that day and age, it would have been inappropriate to do that. But it doesn't mean I did anything. I think it's the same way that he slept in bed and he had slumber parties and stuff like that. And Macaulay Culkin, put it this way, this is the weirdest sentence I'm ever going to say, but if you're a pedophile, he'd be number one on my list. He's the young little blonde attractive kid, you know what I mean? And really rich. I wouldn't go for the kid around the corner who's just a fucking knobhead. You go for
do you know what it boils down to? What's really crazy?
And he's quoted saying nothing ever happened, not 1 ounce of inappropriate.
Here's the proof why Michael Jackson is the greatest of all time. We are defending someone. We will go out of our way to defend someone that admitted to having children sleep over in his bed.
Yeah,
but I was going to say,
and we're like,
an argument for everything.
Greatest of all time. That's how good his music was.
The proof is in the pudding.
He was that good. If this sort of thing turned with Taylor Swift and you found out she was sleeping with 7-year-old boys, you'd be like, she is disgusting. I don't care. Michael Jackson was that good. Yeah, it's like,
not arguing that.
I was going to say that
it's like every time you start thinking,
Drew
I'm going to forget. I'm absolutely going to forget what I was going to say. It's going to leave me now. No, that's what I was going to say. The proof is in the pudding, right? Finding Neverland. If you think about the whole Peter Pan thing, it's about someone that's lost their childhood. They are searching for their childhood, hence the Neverland, right? Finding Neverland, which again is kind of a link to the Aliens TV series, Alien Earth. It was Finding Neverland, about the lost children, the lost children's souls. So it's quite deep in the fact that Michael Jackson is there's a subliminal kind of crying out for where has my youth gone? And the idea that when people hang out, actually, I'm going to stop back. That sounds really, really.
I will say that every time I start thinking about,
we're digging holes, but the
trailer. Hang on, no, I will say.
I'm going to say every time I start thinking about it, though, I'm like, oh, did Michael Jackson do something bad? In the back of my head, I'm going, beat it, or so it's like the music takes over. It's like yeah, he might have been, but that was a banger.
I was going to say, when teachers, when you work at a nursery, right? You feel young. You are brought back to the nostalgia of being a child, like the way that you cut up the fruit and you give them the little milk cartons, and it brings back your youth. And what I'm trying to say there is that I think some of the things that Michael Jackson was doing is to bring back his youth.
Just to clarify, we're not condoning paedophilia in nurseries unless that nursery worker has written Billie Jean. In which case, we might let it slide.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
You might let it moonwalk.
You okay, Annie?
You might let it moonwalk.
All right.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Just don't tell your parents.
Right, we need to.
The first episode of 2026 and we get cancelled.
Oh,
Brilliant.
God.
Great work, guys. Great work.
We were doing so well at being professional for such a long time.
It kind of works as well, doesn't it?
This is a very penis and pedo heavy episode. Jesus Christ!
Sponsored by a Viagra. Okay,
Right, let me just bounce a few more films coming out next year, and then we'll wrap
I
up.
just said a few more films.
The Exorcist, Deliver, a new film coming out, and it's got
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Cool.
Two cartoon ones.
50, by the way, who's not 50? I just want to caveat that. I messed up many episodes ago.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's
not.
younger than all of us.
She's awesome. We love her.
Two cartoons that are going to be huge. That two cartoons that might rival Mario Brothers and the other one that you guys mentioned,
Toy Story 5.
Toy Story 5. That's going to be monstrous. Do you know what could pip it? Shrek 5.
What?
The two biggest Pixar films to ever exist are dueling it out for their fifth movie in the same year. So Mario Brothers is going to do well, and Minions, but
wow.
Toy Story. Even I will go see Toy Story. I'm not going to go see fucking Minions.
Toy Story is amazing though, because it kind of plays on, it kind of shows what's going on in the world. Do you know what I mean? It kind of puts a light on the things we do as humans, which I think is quite clever, and it's quite emotive. So the idea that kids are being distracted by screens because the villain is the feckin' frog screen pad thing, right?
The iPad thing.
Disney's still holding their ace card in their pocket, and they have been for years. Then their trump card. They've never played it. They're doing Toy Story 5, Shrek 5, Minions 3.
Finding Nemo 2?
Nope.
Oh, they did Finding Dory.
There's been a Finding Nemo 2. Incredibles 3.
Yeah, that
would be.
That's the trump card. They're holding on to that one, aren't they? And waiting for when the big movies are coming out, and they're going to have some of that. Uno, pick up 4.
Here's another one. Fighting films. We have Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
The Mortal Kombat trailer is wicked. It's just Johnny Cage, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, the guy from The Boys. Yeah.
Last few we could talk about for an hour on some of these ones, and we've left it to the last second. But Evil Dead Burn. Evil Dead Rise a couple of years ago. Phenomenal. And the girl from Stranger Things, the little 14-year-old, I think she's actually 16, but she's playing the 14-year-old Holly.
Oh, is she the one that is kidnapped at the moment?
Yeah, and she's hanging out with Max. She was the little girl in Evil Dead Rise, and the Duffy brothers watched Evil Dead Rise, and they already had a little child Holly, but obviously they're fast-forwarding a few years, and they wanted a proper actor, so they've actually switched actors and employed the girl from Evil Rise. But Evil Dead, amazing. New one coming out. You've also got Narnia.
I'm down with that. Big Narnia fan.
The beginning of the new trilogy.
I love the Narnia films. I used to watch The Lion, Witch and Wardrobe when I was growing up.
Just the way you said it sounded like you were taking the piss. But
No, it's a good way for kids to get in. It's like a gateway to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, through the cupboard. Because at one point, when I was in my room, you used to crack a joke and say Drew's in Narnia. Do you remember?
Yeah. Michael Jackson had one of them wardrobes.
Yeah.
Well, it's directed by Greta Gerwig. It's her new thing. So, director of Barbie, if you weren't too sure.
I'll go and watch that. I generally do love the Narnia things.
A couple more to mention, apart from Dune 3, we kind of mentioned. Whatever, I'm sure it'll be absolutely phenomenal, but I don't know enough about the lore to get excited. I'll just go and see it and love it when it happens. The last two, let me just double check I've not missed anything. Yep, last mention. There's probably more. Devil Wears Prada 2.
I'm going to say it. I really like the first film.
I've
watched it a lot.
Same.
I don't know what it is about it.
I'm a sucker for that film.
It's just a rom-com with a bit of teeth. You know, it's got a bit of attitude. It's
that's
not
a
just
How's that going to work then? Is she going to go back and work with her, or just?
yeah, they're back. Well, obviously the woman Anne Hathaway, she's higher up in the company and probably co-director with Miranda Priest.
Well, she left, didn't she? She quit in the
Miranda
first
Priest,
one.
it's the wrong person.
You mean Meryl
Miranda's
Streep?
the name of the
Not
character.
Meryl
Yeah.
Streep.
Meryl
Yeah,
Streep, but her character name I think is Miranda something like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
so there's that film that's going to be good, and also personal favorite that I'm looking forward to. I know Drew will at least. James maybe.
Nolan.
The continuing adventures of Cliff Booth.
Oh yeah, Mr. Pitt.
Yes. So Tarantino again.
And it's David Fincher
I'll
though
be into that.
directing.
It's Tarantino.
Yeah, David Fincher
David
directing.
Fincher, man.
Quentin Tarantino written.
Writing.
It's the sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or
Ooh.
a side story.
I've got a controversial thing then. Does that mean that's
Oh,
his
it's about
10th
Brad Pitt's
film?
character.
Yeah, just him.
But technically, isn't that his 10th film now then?
Nope, because he's not directing. He's written like 20 films.
Or
Oh,
like
yeah.
True
Two
Romance.
loads.
Oh
He's
yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
done books and stuff. The 10 is purely for directing.
He's also
Okay.
co-directed a film that doesn't count.
Well, he's going to co-direct with Nolan,
Yeah,
which links into
the Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Yeah, the co-directions
Yeah,
don't
we-
count apparently.
We haven't really discussed it, but I don't really want to discuss it. It looks epic. Let's not. I just want to see it.
Well, did you see the little poster where Matt Damon was talking about there's going to be fucking like giants
Yes,
and
big
shit.
cyclopses and stuff.
Cyclopses
Yeah.
and it's going to be epic.
Right, we do need to wrap up because we have a guest coming on in a second. Okay, so yeah, lots to look forward this year.
2026,
So
baby.
stay tuned and we'll keep you updated. And along the route, we'll have lots of guests discussing new films, what they've loved, and we'll have people from the industry, people that are also doing reviews, lots of social media influencers as well in the movie industry. So keep in touch.
OnlyFans stars.
We have amazing guests lined up. Amazing.
It's going to be an
And
epic
that's
year,
only for
guys.
January, February. So stay tuned. The guest list will keep growing. Anyway, see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This has been Rage Whale. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you had a whale of a time. Thank you all for your continued support, and please do check out our other fun episodes with many great and interesting guests. And just to let you know, we're also on YouTube if you want to also watch us. But do give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok, and we'd love a cheeky 5-star rating on here if you had a moment. And if you do want to support us further, we do have merch. The links are here and on our socials. It's ragewhale.tmill.com. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.